Hello everyone, this is Lorena and I'm back with another Dealings video. It is very dark outside. I really do not need to keep recording. The video is... I've almost got the title at this point. Oh my god. But I could have gotten it on day one. Should I prove it? Should I prove it? You know, I'm kind of thinking of doing that at some point. But it really does depend. I will have to choose the right boss carefully for this. Yeah, I have to be very careful. Which raid boss do I want to finish destroying on day one? Oh, trust me, I'm very obsessed. I'm very obsessed. If I want to do something, I will. At least as long as I'm not breaking any laws or rules or anything like that. I forgot what I was talking about in the last video, so I may have confused some people, but in all fairness, I'm just sitting over here like, sure, maybe I confused some people, but I'm pretty sure that things are going to change. You know, you don't make a story and just keep it trapped in the same loop over and over. That's kind of stupid. No, you have to break things in order for the story to progress. Break the cycle of despair. Oh yes, that's right. Did you hear me, Zone? Did you hear me? You're to blame for everything that's currently going wrong. Yeah, that's right. You were to blame. You know, there's one character I'd like to duel as a raid boss, but I'm not sure if I can justify that. I mean, honestly, I think I'm just questioning, like, how would that work? Oh god. Why, Konami? Why? Oh god. I want a specific raid boss. I want a specific character to be a raid boss. And I'm just like, that's not happening though. Why? Why? There's Aporia, there's Paradox, there's Zone. I could do something like this with another series, right? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll do it. Though in my opinion, I would love to meme. I want to meme. Come on, guys. There was one meme that started and I knew it was going to become one. Oh god. You know, I'm going to be honest with all of you guys. I watched Reigns hoping that it would help me process and overcome my trauma. And I'm just like, if X character can overcome his trauma, then I can also do the same thing. Thanks, Lightning. That was, you weren't trying to help, but you definitely ruined everything. You ruined everything. You are as helpful as you were, oh right, I forgot. You're supposed to be inferior. Although I kind of don't like how they refer to Lightning as inferior throughout the series. Like, okay, I can pretty much understand why he ended up like that, but does it have to be a game of superiority versus Enigmas that may have been faulty based on trauma? I mean, anyone would break under those circumstances, but I think, I'm talking about the person that responded most severely when it came to the Lost Incident. Although, I'm just like, thanks, Lightning, thank you. That is not how I heal. No, I can't heal from my trauma with this shit. To be honest, why was I going to a Yu-Gi-Oh series to help me overcome my trauma? That was a bad idea. Well, with Brains establishing that trauma was a theme, I was just like, maybe? Yeah, no. And maybe go Rush, though, could help. But unlikely! Unlikely because, well, I mean, no. No, I know how I feel at times, but no, I can't relate to that. No. No, I can relate to being traumatized, but I can't relate to that kind of trauma. I cannot relate to that kind of trauma in America. Please do not. I'm just looking at the way things are in the country, and I'm just like, I'm very scared. I am very scared because I think I know where things are going, and no, I'm not trying to fearmonger, but I'm just like, I mean, this country has very dark history, okay? We know that the U.S. has a pretty dark backstory, as probably any country that is ever founded is. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of countries have a dark backstory, but the U.S. has a very special kind of backstory. I feel like we're going to destroy ourselves. I feel like we're going to do that, but please, let's not. Let's not. No, just don't. Let's survive, okay? We can find a way out of this. Let's just stop being dumb and figure out how to fix this problem. Which problem? Any of the ones that could potentially result in any kind of pain that is you know what? I just remembered that I am not going to win if I decide to go further. I would not win. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about lightning right now, because lightning could be the end of this video. Thanks, lightning. Oh god. You know, if lightning was bad enough, would it make it into the video? I think if lightning was that bad, I would not have the video, because my battery is still dead. Why did I get... Okay. I got another item. I got a set of Kaiba one and a Joey one. No! No. No, Zone, listen. Zone, I've got plans, and you will not get in my way. Plans for what? And maybe I should stop recording because there's a thunderstorm outside. Maybe I should consider the situation and not just, you know, lose content because I'm an idiot. I've done that before, by the way. Losing content because I'm dumb. Yeah, I haven't gotten over it. But the content I lost probably sucked. That doesn't make me feel better. Did I just actually... I lost. I actually lost this. I am going to get my revenge. No, listen. Listen. If anyone is superior in this situation, it's me, Zone, because I retain my morality and I don't go around killing people. Actually, has Zone killed people? I don't actually know the answer to this. I don't. Okay, well, he's a villain, so he's at least seen death. I assume that's the implication behind Last Survivor. But I don't think it's possible for one human to be alive and no other humans. I think if there was ever a time when humanity's existence was threatened, we'd all die. Not just one of us would remain. We just all die. Again, what is with my obsession with death? Why am I obsessed with death? I mean, honestly, it's so easy for me to just be... I get lightheaded when I think about certain aspects of the death process. But then I just talk about death like it's no big deal. Well, I guess that's what happens when you know about death from an early age. Oh my god. I know a lot of things that I shouldn't have when I was a minor. before middle school, there are things I learned that I shouldn't have learned, but, you know, it's kind of like the fact that I am traumatized, and when I'm traumatized, well, if someone isn't conscious of their trauma, they could hurt people with it. That's just what I'm thinking over here. If you're traumatized, you could hurt someone with it if you're not aware of it. But I think that considering everything I've gone through, I could have become worse. And I think this franchise saved me from becoming worse. This franchise saved me by making me obsessed. At first I was obsessed with DM, and then later it became obsessed with the entire franchise. I also started watching Season 0, but I don't think I would be able to handle doing that again. Unless, of course, I changed the color scheme so I wouldn't be blinded. I'm not sure why Season 0 looks like that, but it is so blinding. It's definitely very dark. It's the kind of thing you really wouldn't associate with Yu-Gi-Oh! And because Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't start out as a card game franchise, it's just what it became later. But it's still dark. I mean, honestly, if that spoiler is actually right, I'm just like, what? That is absolutely brutal. I do worse. Yeah, that is the first thing that came to mind when I read that. Oh, really? That is what... Oh. Yeah, I do worse. Worse? What does that mean? It means I would do worse, because I would be worse than a lot of villains if I went through that same thing. If I went through the same shit they did, I would be so much worse. And I'm not saying this to brag, because it's nothing to brag about. I'm just saying I can see myself becoming a very terrifying person. As in, someone that you would rather see dead. Now, obviously, I know no one would wish death on me, at least hopefully not in public, but... I mean, I could become one of the most terrifying people alive, and one of the most awful beings alive. And because I don't think that I'm immune to becoming a terrible person, and therefore I need to make sure I keep that shit in check. I mean, honestly, I've got self-awareness because I call it self-awareness privilege. I call it self-awareness privilege because I don't think that I have this self-awareness because I just was born with it. I think that I just ended up in a set of circumstances that allowed me to develop this way. And not everyone ends up in circumstances like that. Okay. Okay. I know, guys. I know, listen. Listen, guys. I want more attack. I've got this equipped spell. Let's attack. At least this card with 0 attack will not deal damage to me because I'm attacking it. Slight reference to when I attacked you, Bill. I don't know why I did that, but I think at that point in time, I was just done, and I wanted relief and pain. I don't like pain. But, I mean, what is my argument for being so dumb I attacked a card with 0 attack that would deal damage to me if I attacked it? I think I was attacking the Ultimate Nightmare, but I can't remember for sure. I think it was the Ultimate Nightmare because I definitely took damage, but I also cannot remember because it was so long ago. I'm surprised that it's dark isn't why I'm thinking I should stop playing. The fact there's lightning outside my window is why I'm thinking I should stop recording. And am I doing it? No, I'm not doing it. Okay, listen. I know how obsessed I am, and I'm probably going to keep recording, but at the very least, I think I can do the rest of these assistals without too many issues. Is that true, though? Is that true? I guess that just depends. Depends on luck, if you ask me. Do I have luck, or am I going to lose something because of, well, I'm stubborn? I'm stubborn is not... no. There's lightning outside, which means potential for the power to go out. If it goes out, if there's even a slight flicker, my computer is going to be... it will turn off. Because there is a dead battery. I don't have a battery, it's dead. Well, I do have a battery, but it's a dead one. It might as well be non-existent, though, since it's not dead. And then I got the blue screen of death, and I'm like, okay, I think I will just, you know, replace this laptop instead. I don't need to learn anything about this blue screen of death. I just, you know, I have reasons I need a new computer. A new computer, yes. Let's hope I actually decide to get one instead of just putting it off until the power goes out and I actually lose something. No. No. Well, why am I doing this? I know I've got no battery. Why do I not seem to understand the potential consequences of... I'm the kind of person that will lose things with a dead battery and reality. Like, listen, I've got a dead battery. There is no way I would not lose anything with a dead battery. I should always replace my computer, or at least the battery, if the battery dies. I need the battery as backup, or I am going to lose something. Doesn't matter how often I press save, I will lose something eventually. Okay, I've got a problem here, and that problem is I don't... Oh god, okay, fair. In my turn is over, it's his turn. I'm not even sure I would mind if I lost here and there, if it was super quick. We've established that... Wait a minute, you did piercing damage? Well, I know what I said, but that doesn't mean I'm going to just allow it on purpose. No. That is not how I do it, man. No. Okay. I need something that can help me actually stay alive, because there's no way in hell I'm going to be allowed to stay here. No, like, my life points are being threatened actively. Actively, well, duh. My turn is over. It's not even hard yet. And don't take that out of context. Listen, guys, he's basically a machine. I bet he could survive a fire. Do I want proof of this? Because I think it would be terrifying to see someone survive. But oh my god! Imagine if he got no. Again, I don't lose on purpose, ever. That's, well, I mean, it would probably be a better result compared to just another draw, but I really just don't want to do this. We know my strategy for destroying his life points. obviously that isn't happening here and probably won't. But, I mean, if I got to pull it off, I would at least finish him off this time. Because he doesn't have many life points left. Although I definitely don't either. Okay, and it's late. I draw. But that doesn't mean I care that I draw. I'm still doing damage. There we go. If I lost this video, I'm not sure that would be a big deal. But I definitely still bring it up. And I would know it's my fault. Because, well, who else is to blame for this? Me. Just me. I can blame Zone for the lulz. I can blame Lightning for the lulz. But it's ultimately still just my fault. My fault. I know my battery is dead. If I lose something because my battery is dead, that is on me. I can't just blame anything and be taken seriously. And though seriously, there is lightning outside. Oh god. I think everything will be fine though. I don't need to do too many more assist duels. Okay, hey, dude. Everyone has almost fully respawned. Almost fully respawned. Okay, this isn't an assist duel, but I am definitely still kicking his ass. Okay, well, that will be one more video at the very least. I'm pretty sure that... Do I even know how many duels are left? Assist-wise, do I know that? I know I started this video with 8 left. I'm not sure how many I've done. But this isn't an assist duel, this is just a normal one. And I believe I was just checking how many assists I have left. Which I can save for later. I don't need to do them in the middle of a storm. But sure, I guess I like to live dangerously. A little bit. Although, when I'm looking at the 5Ds cast, I'm just like, all of you are living dangerously. Even, it doesn't matter who, it's just, if you are on a motorcycle, you're living on the edge of danger. I'm just like, how is turbo dueling possible? Apparently, there's self-driving mechanics or something. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I mean, this was forever ago, and I don't remember anything about 5Ds. I remember nothing. I could just rewatch it, but I'd probably forget everything after rewatching it. It would be the same problem as with GX. Like with GX, I watched the dubbed version, but I'm also going to watch it fully subbed. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it dubbed but subbed. I'm gonna do the same thing when I rewatch Zexal, because I just wanted to know how the dubs came out. The same with Reigns, but Arc 5, I'm not rewatching this sub. I'm not watching that dubbed. No, I cannot handle it. I barely handle the subbed version. I mean, my ability to enjoy myself was already going downhill at that point. But my ability to experience pleasure and enjoyment, well, that didn't quite fully die until, I believe it was like, when did Reigns start? I'm trying to think. I think it was sometime in 2017. I know it started on May 10th one year. Why do I remember that? Well, because it's just 5 days after my birthday. Let's see. I mean, I did say that Alexis and I are birthday twins. If you look on the wiki, it'll say that her birthday is May 5th, but you have to look at her manga entry. For some reason, the protagonists have birthdays on their profiles, but not... I mean, Yugi has this birthday on his anime profile, and so does, I think, Yusei. But Jaden, you have to look at his manga page for that. I'm just like, what? Why? Why are you making me do this? Protagonist. I mean, the protagonist should always have his birthday listed if he has a canon one. And Jaden has a canon one. I can't remember what day it is. I just remember he's a Virgo. That's it. That's it. I just remember he's a Virgo. Oh my god. And I'm just like, I don't know how... Wait! I was just freaking out. I was like, wait a minute. I don't see it. I don't see... But then I'm just like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it... Wait a minute. Why am I doing this with... No. Stop with it. No. You don't talk like that about Virgos. No, they are very important people, and they have a wide range of personalities, and no stereotyping Virgos. I hate when that happens. No. Okay, well. Stop stereotyping sun signs. That is all. That is the only message I can give you. But honestly, after giving it some thought, I can actually see some Virgo in his personality. But there is definitely some fire in his hypothetical and non-existing astrology chart. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I'm going to take my meds, and I'll be back after I've destroyed the standard duelist. And whatever legendaries are here. Unless I get the one I want. That one would be on screen, though. I'm so obsessed. I've got issues.